Ground ball left side, could be two. Dives, and he can't hang on. No throw, and they come away without an out.
Center fielder, Kyle.
And now it's Kyle Isbell. He's 0 for 1. That clips the zone. 0-1. 1 out. Runners at first and second. High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side. And that's down and away.
0-2 curve right there. Hitter kind of expects that, and good job of just showing that confidence and trying to get back into this count.
That misses. No, that missed. And the count's even at 2.
He's really tightening up his hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it.
2 on, 1 out. This one in the air, center field. Thomas settles underneath it, and there are 2 outs. So the lineup flips over. Now here's the leadoff hitter for the Royals, Dairon Blanco. 1 for 2. That one finds the corner. That's strike 1.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today. Man, I'm pretty impressed out there on the mound right now. I mean, these are tough spots where pitchers really got to bear down. Those last 2 pitches were well executed.
Goes down looking. Royals strand a pair, and it remains a 3-2 ball game. Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters have performed up to this point. Reagan's back to work. Swing and a miss, strike 1.
You know, these Guardians just lacking discipline at the plate in this ballgame. Chasing pitches has been a big part of the story. We've seen it quite a bit today. It's been tough for them to make contact at times, and it just doesn't look like they're seeing it very well as a group.
Swings and misses. And the count 1-2. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Came inside with that 2-strike fastball nicely and just bunched him up on the inside part of the plate. Couldn't get around on it and catch it out front. Many times if you do, it's a foul ball. And you know, a lot of pitchers, they really don't like working inside with 2 strikes because they do not want to hit that batter. And when they've got him up against the ropes, got to figure out a way to put him away. Did a nice job right there.
And a swing and a miss.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
He's locked in at the plate when he's using the whole field. He was out in front there. Just needs to let the ball travel a little more, and his timing will be back on track. Good pitch for the strikeout. And there's one thing on his mind this at bat, getting that first hit at the big league level.
Shortened the bunt and missed it. 0-1. And strike 2. Ground ball right side. India throws to first. Guardians go down in order. So they go quietly there. Home half of the 5th coming up. It's the Royals 3 and the Guardians 2. And we're back. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Now the third baseman, Michael Garcia. On the ground. And it goes just foul. Just missed. Next pitch is downstairs. Ground ball left side and foul ball.
Well, you can't really adjust your game plan for that last pitch. Guy hasn't thrown it very much. You got to focus on the stuff that he's throwing up there most of the time.
Breaks his bat and pops it up. Makes the catch for the out. One away.
Going to have a little more discipline in future at bats. That pitch looked good, but you can't hit it. It was just too high in the zone. You usually see a swing and miss or weak contact in the infield.
And it stays fair. Around first, heading for two. The throw into second, and he's in with a stand-up double.
Well, here we are, third time through the order, and this is where we see the OPS jump up. Manager might have to go to the bullpen a little bit sooner than he anticipated.
Perez, the next to hit, takes ball one. And that one is in for a strike. Good pitch. Lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. Kwan brings it in. Runner tags at second, and he's up to third safely with two gone.
The first baseman, number 9,
Vinny Pasquantino steps in for the Royals. 0 for 2 in this one. Now it's the second baseman, Jonathan India. And delivers outside. Runners on first and third, 2 away here on opening day.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
2 on, 2 outs. Hit hard on the ground to short. Slings it across, and the inning is over. And welcome back to the ballpark. All right, we go to the top half of inning number 6. Here's the left fielder, Stephen Kwan. And that one fouled off. Here's a rocket to right field. And there's one down. Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see.
Now pitching for
on the mound now, Hunter Harvey.
Still a lot of game left, and this game could go either way. So this is a big opportunity for him to get some important outs and try to help carry this lead into the later innings.
Thomas at the plate for the third time as he comes up empty there. The Royals up by a run, and we're the top half of the 6th. The 0-2. And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes.
The batter, the third baseman.
Next to hit, Jose Ramirez.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
In the dirt, ball 1. And there's the strike. A swing and a miss as he chases way out of the zone. And it remains 2-2. Two down, nobody on. Fastball is outside. Jhonkensy Noel next to bat for Cleveland. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Slides, but he can't come up with it.
The batter, the right fielder, Jhonkensy.
So here's the cleanup
Noel.
hitter, Jhonkensy Noel. There's a strike.
But with the tying run at first base, he's looking for something he can get a lot of barrel on. Drive it into a gap and score that run from first base.
Ramirez leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Here comes the pitch. There goes the runner from first. Strike in there. Safe at second, and he easily steals the bag.
Yeah, I like being aggressive right there with 2 outs. It's kind of a classic steal situation. You get thrown out, no big deal. That guy at the plate leads off the next inning. Now, a single to the outfield can push a run across.
That one down the line. Fair ball. They're waving Ramirez home. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. He'll score.
Comes through with the RBI. Just found a way to slap that ball down the third baseline. That's really excellent bat control, and it kind of goes back to all those drills you see hitters do off the tee where it's placed in different spots. That was just nice.
Go ahead run on base. And now the first baseman, Carlos Santana. Way inside.
Hey-ha! 1-1.
Bounce to the right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. But a run will score in the inning on this RBI double. We're tied now at 3 apiece. Major League Baseball is on the show. Back here in Kansas City, bottom of the 6th inning, and now the DH, Michael Massey. So Cleveland brings on a new reliever, Cade Smith.
Now pitching for Cleveland, number 36, Cade Smith.
And that's pushed foul off to the left and out of play.
Well, these Royals putting together some really good at-bats in this game. There's been a lot to like with how they're approaching their chances at the plate. They really made that opposing starter work in this one. Ran his pitch count up, and now they've got an opportunity to continue making things difficult on the bullpen.
Good job to fight that one off. Battling here as he fouls it away. Foul ball, still 0-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. The 0-2. And that skips into dirt.
And no, they haven't broken through in a big way in the runs column, but with the way they're grinding out at bats, it definitely feels like there's potential for more coming.
Just misses the mark outside the zone.
2-2.
Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. And that's outside. It's a leadoff walk, and that's the go-ahead run.
Pretty good pitch on 3-2, right around the knees, but just no help from the umpire.
Right fielder,
Hunter Renfroe at the plate.
Renfroe.
Inside, 1-0. Started to swing, held up.
Nice job to keep the hands back on that one. Out in front just a little bit.
With the go-ahead run at first, here in the bottom of the 6th. Line drive, base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Well, when you fall behind in the count, you've got to come into the zone, and then guys have a better chance of hitting the ball hard like he did right there.
And next up for the Royals, Kyle Isbell. And he pumps it a strike.
All right, now, he may have not liked either of those first two pitches or agreed with the umpire's calls, but at this point, he's going to have to bear down and be ready to hit anything close to the zone.
And a swing and a miss. And that is a big first out.
Boog, if you can set up a good two-strike splitter with the fastball on the previous pitch, it's going to be so tough to recognize and adjust your swing to get a piece of it. Clearly had him reaching for it right there.
Now here is Dairon Blanco. And that's in for a strike. It's 0-1.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Boog.
And that's off the inside edge. And the count is 1-1. Runners at first and second with one gone.
He was a little out front, but did a good job keeping the hands back long enough to foul that pitch off.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Ground ball right side, could be 2. Quick feed to second for 1. Throw to first, but he beat it.
Well, that's great hustle out of the box to get down the line, knowing that a double play will end the inning. Good job at the finish, reaching out for the bag. Now they got runners on the corners and still an opportunity to pick up some runs.
At the plate, Michael Garcia, 1 for 3. Ball one there.
1 ball, no strikes.
On the inside corner for a strike. Base hit right field. In comes the run from third. It's an RBI single. It's 4-3.
Well, he gets it done in a big spot to get the run across. Just a really nice approach to shoot that line drive to the opposite field. There's a lot of hard work and discipline that goes into getting a result like that at the plate. Doesn't come naturally for most hitters.
Digging in, Bobby Witt Jr. right through there for a strike. Blanco, the lead runner, out at second. Garcia on at first with 2 down. That's off the inside corner, and 1-1. hard hit right side. Slings to first, inning over, and it could have been worse. But the RBI single pushes across a run. It's now
pitching for the
welcome
Royals.
back. We're in the seventh. We have a new pitcher on the
Number
mound.
53.
Carlos Estevez.
Carlos.
These are the spots relievers
Estevez.
really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Looking to get the tying run on base. Swings through that one.
Yeah, I don't think anyone's got good numbers swinging at pitches in that location.
And that's outside.
Well, that's kind of what you expect in an 0-2 count. Excellent job of the hitter to have the plate discipline to lay off of that pitch.
The 1-2. Popped up. India. Makes the grab, one down. Now it's the Guardians DH, Nolan Jones, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. He swings and misses at the first pitch.
No ball,
0-1.
one strike.
Activity in the Kansas City bullpen. Carlos Hernandez appears to be getting loose. Schreiber warming up as well. A changeup missing. 1-1. And that's in for a strike. Swing and a miss. Struck him out of the slider, and there's 2 gone.
Well, really went aggressive in with that slider. Good 2-strike pitch right there. At worst case scenario, it's weak contact in play. Exactly where he and the catcher wanted it.
Bizana now in the box. Comes up empty with a swing there. Tap foul at the plate.
Finish him.
Two outs. Up and
That's the
in,
ball.
and it's 1-2. Swing and a miss. Got him out front for the strikeout. The Guardians, bottom of the 7th, and now it'll be the cleanup spot for the Royals. Salvador Perez. And first offering is fouled off. Just off the inside edge. In the air, fairly deep to right field. Noel hauls it in, and there's one away. And here's the first baseman, Vinny Pasquantino. Manager out of the dugout now.
Pitching for
Tim
the
Herron
Guardians.
on to pitch out of the pen here.
Number 29.
He's into the game with the bases empty.
Tim Herron.
That one's in there, and it's 0-1. Herron, the lefty who lights up the radar gun. He throws a slurve, a slider, a four-seamer, and he works in a sinker. Chopped out in front of the plate. Throw on to Santana. 2 down.
The batter, number 6. Second baseman, Jonathan.
Here's the second baseman, Jonathan India. 0 for 3 in this one. Inside, and it's 1-0. 2 down, nobody on. Here at the bottom of the 7th. Out to short, Valdez. Whips it to first, and that'll do it. KC down in order, but they hold on. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. John Schreiber.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect the tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
Over to first. Just got him, and he was burning up the baseline.
Man, that was bang, bang. Tough to tell in full speed, Boog.
I got to be honest with you, I couldn't tell either. As they ask for time to check with their replay guys about a possible challenge, we wait and see.
Yeah, and we usually get a couple of close ones every game, it seems, and this one is just about as close as it gets.
Here's one more look, Singy. You think they're going to overturn it? I kind of do.
Yeah, I think there's a good chance as well. I mean, the more I look at these different angles, the more I'm becoming convinced that he actually beat the throw.
And now it's going to be Stephen Kwan. That clips the corner. With the tying run on at first, and we're in the top of the 8th. Runner on the go. On the ground to the left. And it's through for a hit. The throw to third. He's safe at third, and the tying run is 90 feet away.
Always feels amazing getting the job done when the team needs you to come through. It's just bigger than your own individual stats. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep. And now a crucial opportunity to tie up this game with another base hit.
Ground ball could be 2. And a run scores from third thanks to the infield single.
Now batting, third baseman, Jose Ramirez.
And the Royals manager making his way towards the mound now as he will make the move. John Schreiber gives way, and it's a tie ball game as he heads for the dugout. Back with a new arm after a quick break.
Now pitching for the
So the Royals bring on a new arm, Carlos Hernandez.
Carlos Hernandez.
Pivotal at bat now for the dangerous Jose Ramirez.
You have to be careful throwing him breaking pitches, even in an 0-0 count. He loves going after the off-speed stuff, and he's really good at hitting it.
First offering, and it just misses.
Well, a mistake right here could untie this ball game. If you're the pitcher out there, you just want to be a little more cautious.
Fought off foul.
Just missed. If he's able to connect on that, look out.
Back and forth we go, a seesaw battle in the late stages of this one. Swing and a miss. 1 and 2.
Well, you know this guy wants a pitch off, something that he can hit hard and drive over the wall, but you've got to set your sights down a little bit. You can't lose your discipline and go after a pitch that you just can't do anything with.
Another 1-2. Fights it off. He'll see another. On the ground, 2 ball. Off balance feet. There's 1 and 2. In time to first for the double play.
Oh man, what a smooth double play. That was a thing of beauty from start to finish.
No way.
And next will be the cleanup hitter, Jhonkensy Noel.
RBI knock for him last time. Now a chance to drive in another run.
That's off the mark, and that's ball 1.
1-0.
big swing and a miss.
Didn't recognize off speed. Thought it was fastball. A little bit out in front.
And 1-2.
So hard to touch. Being at the top of the zone, 99, 98, even 97. As pitchers do such a good job of teasing that part of the zone, just elevating a little bit. It looks good because you see it for a good while as a hitter. Looks juicy. And
we're back. Now it's the DH, Michael Massey. Herron back to work. There's a strike.
It's 0-1.
That one finds the corner. 0-2 now.
Quickly down 0-2 in the count. I think you got to choke up a little bit, spread out the feet. You don't know what the velocity or the location of this next pitch is going to be.
Tied at 4. That one way outside. And the count 1-2. Swing and a ground ball down the line, and it's foul. That one close, ruled the ball. 2-2.
Very close pitch there, and that was a big one. Clearly, he thought he got the inside corner on the mound, and he's showing his frustration a little bit.
Got him swinging for the K. Slider got him for strike 3.
Well, he didn't get the call on the mound the pitch before. Felt like he should have had him looking, I think. But, you know, that's good composure right there. He found a way to come back with another good pitch to get him to swing and miss.
Renfroe in the box with one away as he takes ball 1.
It's getting squeezed a little bit here late.
And that misses off the outside edge. That pitch gets the inside corner. Now 2-1.
Nasty 2-0 slider there for a strike. That tells you he's got a lot of confidence in that pitch.
And that's off the inside edge. 3-1. All tied up here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. And that's in there at the knees for a strike.
Count full.
Cut on and lifted in the air. Noel. 2 up, 2 down. Now a move being made for a pinch hitter. Freddie Fermin. Big spot for him here. And a foul ball. Hit on the ground to short. Throw on to Santana. And that's the inning. Offense held in check there. 9th inning coming up. And we are tied 4-4. Now into the game, Joey Weimer. He'll be patrolling center field.
Number 22.
And now the first baseman, Carlos Santana. And fouled off. And that one fouled off. 98 miles per hour on the gun.
Gosh, here it is, hit it. 3-pitch strikeout, all fastballs. Man, he's got a lot of confidence in that pitch right now.
Now here is David Fry. Swinging a foul out of play. The 0-1. Fouled off down the right side. Base is empty, one away here at the top of the ninth. And that's through the swing. It's a strikeout. Nolan Jones digs in for the Guardians. 3 strikeouts already. He's 0 for 3. Fouls one off out of play, back to our left. Check swing, but he went too far. No balls, 2 strikes.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Got him! And how about that? It's an immaculate inning. Back here at Kauffman Stadium, now the left fielder, Dairon Blanco. Strike 1.
Trying to keep good speed off the bases.
Just missed.
You don't want to get beat by a fastball in, and he spits on that one.
And a count 1-2. And that's in the dirt.
2-2.
Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Four in the ninth. Got him swinging. They keep a big threat off the bases. Huge in a tie game like this.
Now batting,
very
the
frustrating right there as a speedy potential base runner. With 2 strikes, you just struggle to put the ball in play. You don't even have to get a hit at that point. You can help your team just by reaching on an error, but some way you got to find a way to shorten up the swing and put the ball in play next time.
Garcia in the box now, takes strike 1.
Low ball.
Yeah, that's fouled off. Swing and a line drive ripped out into right center. That's a base hit. Makes it to second. The winning runs in scored position with 1 gone.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. I love the approach he had right there with that pitch. Not trying to do too much, but still looking to drive
number
it.
7.
Intentional walk coming here, and that sets up the double play possibility with 1 away and runners at first and second.
Number 13.
Stepping in, Salvador Perez.
Perez.
Manager out of the dugout now. So they turn things over to the righty, Hunter Gaddis.
Hunter Gaddis.
Swings and misses. And that's strike 1.
It's a tough pitch, but in terms of The best pitch you're going to get to hit in the at-bat. That fastball was down enough where you're going to catch up to one. That's the one. When she elevates, guys aren't touched it.
Winning run stands at second. Swings and misses, struck him out. Slider got him for strike 3.
Well, that's the money maker right there. 2 strikes, slider down and away from the same side thrower as the hitter. I mean, that's just tough. You're looking to protect with 2 strikes and very difficult to lay off.
And to the plate for Kansas City, Vinny, a very surprising intentional walk here from the dugout. That loads the bases.
The batter, number 6.
So up now for Kansas City, Jonathan India, 0 for 4 with 3 groundouts and a strikeout. Fastball for a strike, 0-1.
Tough situation right here. So important as a pitcher to get ahead in the count as he did right there.
Hit in the air, left field. Kwan heads after it. Tries to make the play, but it's foul.
Well, if he's going to do something special right here, it's going to have to happen with 2 strikes.
Trying to send this to extra innings. Swings and misses, struck him out. That's the 3rd out, and we'll play extra innings in this one.
Sometimes he wears the emotion on the sleeve, but that's okay as long as he's getting results. And right there, thrilled with the punch out to get out of a jam.
Now pitching for
We're
the
back,
Royals.
and on the mound is the closer, Lucas Ayerson. Runner in scoring position, no outs. So in now for Cleveland, Travis Bazzana, 0 for 3 with 3 strikeouts. Fought off foul. Strike 2.
It's had a tough day at the plate. 3 strikeouts already. It's hard not to think negative, but you got to find a way to somehow center up the baseball and put it in play.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. Perez gets it to first. 1 away in the top half of the 10th.
Hasn't been the debut he was hoping to have. 0 for 4 now, but I hope he's not letting it get to him. You know, there are a lot of high hopes for him, and I think he's going to get plenty of opportunities to make his name known at this level.
Bunting, and it's in the air. And that's a bunt single. That was placed perfectly.
This is a big part of his skill set, and he puts himself into situations where he can rely on his speed to impact the ball game. And this is just another example of it, and we'll see what else he can do now that he's on first.
Stephen Kwan stepping in now for a critical at bat. Runner on the move, pitch in for a strike. Throw, tag, out. What a throw by Salvador Perez. 2 down, go ahead run in scoring position. Check swing, but he went too far. And the count is 0-2. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Huge strikeout there. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now the DH, Michael Massey. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike. See the velocity, 97 with that fastball.
That's the ball.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
He's gone off speed. He needs to elevate here with 2 strikes out of the zone.
Outside.
No,
2 balls, 2 strikes the count.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
Oh, and this one's blasted high and deep. It's on its way. of here. Ball game. He'll take a jog around the bases. And the Royals walk it off in extra innings.
To extra innings, it seems like every guy is trying to come up with the big swing to hit the homer and end the ball game. Well, he did it. Huge swing of the bat, and we're all heading home.
And this one ends with a final score of 6-4. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon. And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. The show brings you a matchup of division rivals. It's the Cleveland Guardians going up against the Kansas City Royals. All eyes on the league's best hitter coming into this one, Singy.
Yeah, he's been seeing beach balls up there, Boog. It's reached the point where every at-bat feels like a highlight reel. Truly an elite season, and the stats back it up.
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Just about to get started. And on the mound today, Seth Lugo.
Leading off the afternoon.
Well, this guy had a
Cleveland,
bunch of wins last year, and I'll tell you what, as a position player, when you've got a pitcher that's going to go out there, take the ball, and put you in a position to win, for whatever reasons, you're relaxed, you enjoy playing behind him, but you also are able to score for a guy like that. And that's who he was for his team last year, and I'm sure they're hoping they get more of the same this season.
Here's the Guardians lineup now. And it's clear the most important job they have today is getting to the starting pitcher early and often.
No doubt about that. That's the best way to disrupt a game. But can they do it? Certainly something for us to pay attention to in this one, partner.
Swing at a ball lifted to center field. Pulls it down. And there's two gone. Here's Jose Ramirez.
The third baseman, Jose Ramirez.
And a swing and a miss there.
Well, they just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
Next offering is down low. 2 out, space is empty. And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. And a foul ball. That's a little bit low. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And a nice inning of work there as he sets him down 1-2-3. Guardians fail to score. The Royals will get their chance now in a scoreless ball game. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. And to the plate for Kansas City, Michael Garcia. That one catches the zone. That's strike one.
Ball, that's outside.
The 1-1 is fouled off. That's towards center. Thomas. And there's one away. And here now, the lineup for the Royals. And Sammy, I'm a bit surprised to see this many righties in a lineup against a right-hander.
Yeah, you're not the only one, Boog. I'm a bit surprised as well. And, some hitters work well against same-handed pitching. Just back in 2024, Bobby Witt Jr., Vlad Guerrero Jr., and Aaron Judge all had higher batting averages against righties than they did against lefties. So maybe they got a plan after all.
Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Just misses with that one.
Really nice slider right there, sweeping across the dish, but just couldn't hang the edge.
1 out, base is empty. That one misses, and the count is 2-2. Stays alive.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Grinding AB right here, about to see pitch number 10. Ground ball up the middle, and that one finds its way through. He forced a lot of pitches to be thrown and ends up collecting a hit. Bobby Witt Jr. steps in for the Royals. Third baseman playing on the edge of the grass, looking for the sac bunt. Fastball for a strike. Just missed.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you had a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Man at first, one away. Hit on the ground to the right side. Into the outfield, base hit. They get it in quickly. So first and second, now 1 out.
2 consecutive base hits for these guys here. Just a simple ground ball the other way that had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball.
Oh, this one high and deep. Way back there. Out of here. So he blasts one out the other way. His first homer of the year, and they tack on 3. It's 3-0. The brighter the lights, the more he shines.
Yeah, this guy lives for big moments, and right there made a statement big time. That's the exact definition of hitting the ball where it's pitched, taking that outside fastball and driving it the opposite way out of the ballpark. You want to bottle that type of approach.
And now, Vinny Pasquantino. Still only 1 out here in the inning. Outside low, and the count is 2-0. Bieber maybe a little less aggressive on the mound right now after that home run, Chris.
Yeah, it seems that way. Pitchers, they can come out, feel good, but then all of a sudden get touched up a little bit, and they start trying to throw instead of pitch. They're not trusting their stuff.
Fouls one off. 2-2. 1 down, base is empty. Well, he's been good for the most part. Is it going to take someone going out to the mound to maybe refocus him a bit?
Well, partner, every pitcher's a little different. I liken it to you. Sometimes you come in and you're not as focused, and I kind of do what it takes to get you on track, and then you have a great show. So perhaps it's the same with him. Nobody really wants their rhythm broken up, but sometimes they need a little pick-me-up.
That's ball 4. Tried another fastball, but missed the spot. 1 down. Michael Massey steps in for the Royals. And first offering is fouled off.
That's a ball.